What's going on, guys? Money Webby here. I got your breakdown of the All-Star Game and the Rising Stars Challenge for DraftKings. I got my top 5 plays for the days. Not the day here. We got 2 separate days. And my Dollar Tree play of the day, my favorite cheap guy. When I looked at the games from last year, I noticed that the starting point guards for the East and the West, they played the most minutes in this game. So I definitely want to target Kyrie Irving and Steph, your 2 starters for both teams. And the NBA All-Star Game is a higher scoring game than the Rising Stars Challenge, so you want to target that game as well. So my first play for the East, we got Kyrie Irving. He's by far the best shooter on this East starting lineup, so I think he'll be shooting a lot. And for point guards, they get more assists than normal in these kind of games. They're dribbling up, and then they pretty much just have one pass, and that player will pull up automatically. It's a very quick shooting pace, so that benefits the point guard a lot. So you definitely want the starting point guards for both teams. Kyrie Irving, he doesn't generally get that many assists, so if you add that floor to his game, he has tremendous upside. I think he'll get hot in this game too. His first year in that Rising Stars Challenge, he was breaking ankles. And he went for 31 and 14 assists, if I'm not mistaken. So I can see him having that kind of game here again. He'll get hot from the field and get around 7 to 10 assists. So for 7,000, that's great value. So we're going to go ahead and lock him in. And for my second play, we're just going to go to the West. We're going to go look at a starting point guard. Even though he shouldn't be the starting point guard, he is. So we got to take him here. He's going to be playing the most minutes probably out of anyone in the West. And he hit 6 3-pointers last year. So if he gets hot from the field, his upside is insane. If he could go bananas in this game, as I mentioned with the assist that will add to his floor, he generally doesn't get that many assists as well. But in the All-Star Game, when you're just making those quick passes to his teammates, like he has that chemistry with Durant, Draymond, and Clay. So that could add to his assist total. Like Chris Paul from last year, he had 16 assists in this game. And Chris Paul isn't playing this game, so someone's going to have to be dishing around the ball, and that's going to be Steph, I think, here. And if he gets around 6 3-pointers in this game again, with those assists piling up, he's going to go off. For 8,100, you got to lock him in. And for my third play, we're going to go to the World vs. USA game. Porzingis, the unicorn, for 7,300. It's pretty much just him and Jokic on this world team. They just have a bunch of scrubs who are from other countries, so they got put on the team. So Porzingis is going to be like, you know what, screw these guys. I'm just going to be shooting everything. I see around 20-plus shots in this game. And it's not like he hasn't done it before. He went off last year in the same exact game. 30 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. I don't see why he can't do it again here with just him and Jokic. They're going to be like passing it back and forth, and then he'll be like, hey, you shoot. Hey, you shoot. No, I'll shoot. They'll just be pretty much shooting everything. So for 7,300, it gives you a $2,600 savings on Jokic. So Porzingis, I think you have to play him. So we're going to go ahead and lock him in. My fourth play, Jimmy Buckets for 6,400. Him and Kyrie are the best shooters on this starting lineup for the East. So I think they're going to be shooting the most. And he missed last year's game due to injury, so I think he's going to be making up for it big time in this game with a big game. So I see a lot of shots, and he can fill it up too with those rebounds and assists. He's a pretty good passer as well, so I see a big game coming for Jimmy Butler, so we're going to go ahead and lock him in. And my fifth play is Kawhi Leonard, also in the starting lineup for the West, 6,200. They only have 3 true small forwards in this lineup for the West, and 2 of them are in the starting lineup, Kevin Durant and Kawhi Leonard. And they only have Gordon Hayward coming off the bench, so I think Kawhi will be good for a decent amount of minutes. He went 1 for 6 from the 3-point line last year. He's gone a lot better from 3 this year, guys. So I see a big game for Kawhi. He'll be playing a lot of minutes. He can fill it up as well, like Butler, those rebounds, assists, and steals, blocks. He'll be doing it all in this game, so Kawhi Leonard, lock him in. That's going to do it for my top 5 plays. So we got Kyrie, Jimmy Buckets, Kawhi, Porzingis, and Steph Curry. And for my Dollar Tree play of the day, Trey Lyles on the World Team for $3,000, the cheapest guy on the slate. I think his skill set lines up perfectly for this kind of game. He can hit the threes, he can dunk, he can grab the bounds. So for $3,000, I think his value is very good. And I think he'll actually be playing solid minutes. The other guys he'll be competing with is Sabonis, Willie Hernangomez, who I don't think are honestly that great. I honestly think Trey Lyles is better than him. So he'll be playing good minutes if the coach knows what's good for him. So Trey Lyles, lock him in. So that's going to do it, guys. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed this video. I'd really appreciate it. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you didn't already to join me, your leader on the money team. Comment any questions you may have with your lineup, and you can tweet at me at MoneyWebby for any other questions. So good luck. We'll see you next time.